Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me Nono and I'm back with another nail art video. I love these because we are mainly going to be focusing on some cool art today, and I'm sure you guys have noticed we're doing some Prada nails. And I went ahead and attached my full cover tips off camera. These are stiletto full cover tips, so sleek. I also went ahead and did a cat eye underneath the nail just to give this, the nails some razzle dazzle. Overall, I'm really excited to do this nail art with you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm so excited. So right now I'm going to go in with just one coat of the black gel. This is by Modelones, probably one of my favorite black gels ever. Like, this is one of the best black gels I've ever used, and I'm going to be going in with one coat. As I mentioned, we're going to be doing the bubble nail art, and this was suggested to me by Simply Tinky in my comments. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, and she was saying that can I please try some bubble nail as well. I hope this is the bubble technique she was talking about, but I also realized that I've never actually tried this technique, so I was really excited to do so. I'm going in with just one coat. I'm making sure that's nice and thin and even, that way the overall look is neat. So at this point I went ahead and grabbed some dish soap and this little bowl, and also a fan brush, and I'm activating the bubbles using the fan brush. I'm also just popping the ones that are larger than I would like, and immediately when I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and just scoop out some of the bubbles, and I'm placing them directly onto the wet gel. It is important to mention that the gel is wet at this point, and it kind of makes it hard for the bubbles to sit because the gel is wet, so they kind of slide all over the place. But I just went ahead and placed them as proper as I could, and then I went ahead and cured my nails in my lamp for 60 seconds. I went ahead and grabbed a lint-free wipe, and I'm going ahead and just patting the nail dry. I did notice that there was one area in particular that I didn't really like because some of the bubbles were a bit too big and they left sort of like a large circular gap. So what I did is I went in with a little bit more gel off camera and just a small clump of bubbles, and then I cured it one last time, and this is the final look, and I'm really happy with how it's looking here. It's giving leather, it's giving snake print. I really like it. Such a great technique. So for the pinky and the thumb, I wanted it to have the same kind of print but in a more like a French style. So I went ahead and did a French smile line on my thumb, and activated the bubbles again, and then scooped them directly onto my thumb. You'll notice this time I'm being very intentional, and I'm really loading up the bubbles as much as I can, and then I just placed it in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. I also just placed the fan brush with the bubbles on the tip, that way I can just have better coverage overall. I patted the nail dry and I was really satisfied with how this turned out. I went ahead and did the pinky off camera as well, and I am loving the end result. Now I'm going in with some flat back pearls, and I love the overall look these gave to the design. Initially I was worried that they were not going to work, but I realized that they pick up on the black and it made them kind of look like grayish gunmetalish, which just made the whole like feel of the nails be absolutely elegant. I also just made sure that they are more sporadic, so if like all over the nails with different sizes. I absolutely am obsessed with how these turned out. So I kind of felt like the pinky and the thumb were a little bit flat, so I wanted to elevate them a little bit more. So I'm going in with my metal gel, and I'm just carving out a nice silver metallic line just at the edge of that French bubble nail art. That way I kind of felt like it just makes it stand out a little bit more. Also because the nail art is black, kind of makes it hard to see, and I found that this just really elevated the look and just made it really stand out a bit more. And for the icing on the cake, this Prada little charm right here, this took me hours, you guys. Hours, because I made this by hand. Yes. And let me quickly show you guys how I did that. I went in with some nail foam paper. This is great because the product that I'm going to be using, which is the extension gel by Born Pretty, won't stick to the paper. I'm also going to be going in with just a flat gel brush and a cuticle pusher just to scoop out, and also my silicone tool. Now I'm sure you guys are noticing I went ahead and just scooped it out, placed it onto the nail foam paper, and I just started molding the triangle shape. I kept measuring it against my nail because I was a little bit worried that it might be too big for the nail, but I was happy with the size. I went ahead and cured it in my LED lamp for 60 seconds, and once I was done, I just grabbed a lint-free wipe with a little bit of alcohol and just removed the sticky layer. And when I tell you this was so hard, I was actually really shocked at how do you guys hear that? That's like rock hard. It's almost like I used acrylic, which is awesome. So I'm going in and just crispening up the edges, making sure that it is nice and smooth for the next step. Now I'm going in with my pH bond. This is just to help with adhesion. I also found that using a pinching tool to just hold the little piece, because this was tiny, so the pinching tool helped. And then now I'm going in with just 2 coats of the black gel, and then I went ahead and cured it in my lamp for 60 seconds. So now I'm going in with my liner brush. I'm also going to be going in with that metallic gel to create the font, and I do want to mention that I did pluck my brush just to make it thinner, so that way I'm able to do like the tiny intricate designs and the lettering. Guys, this was so hard. I tried to film the entire process, but I couldn't. My head kept going, you know, my head is big, okay, kept getting in frame, and I tried my best to film as much as I could without messing up. And let me tell you, this must have taken me 2 hours. I wasn't even looking at the time because I was just so worried at how long this took me, and my eyes were finished when I was done because this was so tiny. And as you guys can see in the logo, it has the Milano, and then it's got the little flag and more like a little stampy stamp. And it's almost as if like the detailing is getting smaller and smaller. I could only manage to do the Milano, the rest I kind of just squiggled in, and overall it looked really nice. Now I'm going in and just doing that silver line around the triangle, and I went ahead and cured it in my lamp for 60 seconds. So now I went ahead and grabbed my dotting tool and just created the 3 little dots just to make it seem more realistic, and I loved this tiny detail. I felt like it just made it look more realistic. After I was done with this step, I went ahead and applied my non-wipe top coat, and I cured it in my lamp for 60 seconds. And at this point I was feeling rather chuffed with myself. I had never tried anything like this before. The fact that I even thought I could do it and then actually executed, I just, yeah, I was so happy. I was literally dancing, and I was so proud of myself. Yeah, I was just so proud of myself, you guys. And this is the final look for the charm. What? Prada, is that you? Yes! Did I do that? Yes, I did. I'm just like so proud of myself, you guys. How cool does that look? Sure. get out. So now to attach it, I'm going to use the BTR Box 28-day solid glue gel. Yo, that's a mouthful. And I love this product. It works so well. And on the back of the charm, I'm applying a little bit of protein bond just so that it sticks better. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it onto the nail. Now I will say the initial way I applied it facing me, I realized that when I take pictures, it just, yeah, it wasn't gonna look nice. So after I was done, even though I went ahead and cured it, I went ahead and removed it, and then I flipped it the other way around. I just found that it would look better. So I'm going in with the my flashlight just to help, and then I went ahead and put my hand, my LED lamp, and cured it for a full 60 seconds. Now to finish up the entire look, I'm going in and applying top coat on all the nails. I will say I didn't apply top coat on the bubble nail art itself. I just left it the way it is because I didn't want to take away from that effect, but I did apply top coat below the line, especially for the pinky and the thumb, and then I cured that for 60 seconds as well in my LED lamp. Finishing up with the cuticle oil, making sure that my hands are nice and moisturized. And you guys, this is the final look. Hands down, one of my favorite sets I've ever done. I think this is absolutely so beautiful, so chic, so on brand, and I love that I pushed myself and tried new techniques, and I'm just in love with it. Absolutely obsessed. And this is how it looks on low light. You can definitely see that beautiful cat eye effect definitely goes in and just makes the whole look so elegant and so stylish. We've reached the end of the video. I hope you guys like this look. If you do, please let me know down in the comment section. If you stumbled upon this video for the first time, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and join in the family. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna see you soon in the next video. I hope you're having a Prada day wherever you are. Bye, guys.